Hey there, everyone. This is Lita and
Shad.
we are doing something very special and unique and different. I know a lot of people have done shout-outs, but I'm going to kind of be doing this just a little bit different, and we're going to be doing these every Monday. So we'll have a new guest every Monday showcasing off their videos that they have done on YouTube, and kind of like a little bit of a question Q&A type thing. So you kind of get to know a little bit more about the people that we're sponsoring. What the fuck am I talking about? That we're showcasing off. And if you want to be in a shout out, there is a couple of things that you guys need to know. In order to get in for the shout out, 1, you have to subscribe to our channel. 2, like our videos. It doesn't matter what video, but as long as you like and you're active, comment. That's another thing to get you a possible spot in a shout out Mondays. And just be active, have fun, and you may very well possibly get a spot here in our shout out Mondays. Now, to get to our first shout out, our very first shout out, he is very well known on the interwebs. He is very popular. He is smart. He is sexy. He is cute. He's awesome. Sorry, ladies, he's taken, so that's not going to happen. And sorry, guys, but he doesn't swing that way, so unfortunately, you're out of luck. He has made a lot of videos. He's been around for quite a few years, actually. And not only does he do videos on YouTube, but he also is a streamer. He does streams every week on Sunday, I believe. Yes, it's Sundays is when he does his live streams, and he plays awesome games there. He's very talented. Not only does he do that, but he is also a voice actor. He is really good. He's very talented. I cannot give him enough praise, and I'm sure a lot of people do. I know his girlfriend does as well, because she is a sweetheart. And the person I am talking about is the none other ChristopherBrown1988.
Sorry, the other 1987 couldn't be here, so I'm the one who had to fill in for the original.
Oh, don't you say that. You're the original.
I'm not!
Too.
No, okay, we're playing this game. Okay, Jabba the Hutt.
And apparently
let's get on with this, because we're not here for silly thing. First of all, I'll say, hello. And, I'll also say, wrong. I am not brilliant. I am not anything good on this game. And now I'm going to be killed because it's on the record. Fudge.
And he's modest now, too, apparently, ladies and gentlemen.
Modest.
So, feel free to just kind of talk about yourself a little bit. What got you into being a Let's Player, or even doing the voice acting? The stage is yours. Feel free. Go ahead and say what you like.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Christopher, and I'm an alcoholic. No. As I rightfully said earlier, my name is Christopher Brown, as it's rightfully said, ChristopherBrown1988. To be precise, I have been doing Let's Playing for...
Oh, wait. Hold on. My browser just crashed. Give me 1 second.
Fudge!
Hold on. Alright, sorry about that, folks. We're back. I had a little bit of a technical difficulty there because my web browser decided to be a butthead. Anyway, back to Chris.
You make it sound like that I'm the sole reason we're here.
Well, you are. It's a showcase, silly.
What? No, it's not. Bye. Okay, fine.
No, you get back here.
Fine, I'll get on with it. Sorry, serious face. Yes, as I rightfully tried to say at the beginning, I am Christopher Brown. By the time of this recording, just in case it's viewed in the future, in which case to the future, hello. But I am, at the time of this recording, I am 24 years old. Happy birthday, me! I feel so old. And I have been Let's Playing on YouTube for about 5 years. The very first Let's Play, or well, I think maybe I should start with how I got into it, I think would be first. I admit, randomly, I decided to, because I had a bit of nostalgia in me at a time, I decided to look at some Donkey Kong Country music and such. So I listened to a few familiar ones. Kudos to Sticklebrush Symphony, it's the best Donkey Kong Country track ever. Just letting it out there. And, well, when I looked up the track, I looked on the side and I saw an LP that was done. It was done by none other than Rainiac666 and Chunky12345. Yes, that is his real name, and no, I have not done maths very well, even though that was my best subject at school. But they were doing an LP, and I admit, it seemed like really good fun. I hadn't actually heard of Let's Playing before since I actually watched this. Watched these guys do the video, and I admit it seemed like a lot of great fun. And I admit my brother at the time was kind of a bit like, oh, you know you can't really do it right. It's not exactly going to be you. I mean, you actually have to do something and you're really shy. And, well, I've been told a few times I was quite a sheltered person, so I figured, why not give it a shot? If anything else, just complete one game, do it. Even if you get insulted, just do it and get it out of the way. And I admit that there was a bit of personal history that relates to this, and I kind of don't want to bring it up much, but I'll say one thing. It relates to an old event in my life where I was picked on because they actually said I had no talent, so that kind of helped influence this as well. So then I got the stuff together, and my first game I did was Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Now, to tell the truth, before I did that LP, I had never 100%ed it. Never. So, all I could say is doing the LP of it and actually completing it all the way after all these years was quite a nice thing to go about. The only thing that I would take back about that is the reason I started. Because besides the fact I wanted to do it for fun, I wanted to prove to the people who insulted me that, literally, that said I had no talent, that I actually did. But they actually saw the video, the people involved with this. I will not say their names just for the sake of this. But they actually watched my first episode, and they actually all slammed me for it. They said, you weren't going to do anything, it's hopeless what you're doing. But the weird thing is, just as I was about to take it down, I actually got my very first comment on it. And I admit, it filled me with a bit of joy to know that some random person who I didn't know had just given me an opinion on something to a guy that he didn't know. And I admit, I just kept on going from there. And along the way, it managed to complete the games of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic 3D, Donkey Kong Country 2, and, well, Tetris Attack being another. I mean, sure, there have been a couple games on hold at the moment, but due to personal reasons, well, I might pick them up again.
By the way, this guy really loves Sonic.
Thanks. Thanks, leader. Are you talking about the race where I creamed both of you?
No comment.
Score one for the LP, boom.
Yes, you
Moving
won
on.
fair and square. We know that. Best.
They might not. Moving on. It's still a lot of great fun doing Let's Playing, and sure, I admit some of the people who helped inspire me as I was doing my Let's Plays have abandoned me. I will not say names because I know for a fact I shouldn't. But along the way, I've met such amazing people who ended up becoming, shall we say, like a new family to me. Obviously, my girlfriend being one, who actually liked me because of a Retsupre of one of my LP videos. So, if this person is watching, fuck you, Cheap Chisholm! Fuck you!
Oh my god.
Yes, I just slammed a Retsupre. I am dead.
Oh no.
But yeah. Besides that, but yeah, besides meeting my girlfriend on there, I met the characteristical. Actually, I won't spoil too many names because I know you're planning on having them on shoutouts later, so I'll probably leave it to them to do it as well. But I met such amazing other people. I even met you two, Zio Lightning, Kibatu, and just tons of other people I know on the internet. And I admit, it's been a lot of great fun. And involving voice acting, I will say I took a random stab at one of those stuff and it related to the talent thing. But it was just a lot of great fun doing voice acting. I mean, it was a chance for me to be like the person I was insulted of being. In other words, be someone else and make and do impressions and jokes and accents and silly things. And it's just a lot of great fun. And personally, I probably would take up voice acting as a career. I probably would. But yeah, I'm babbling on.
So, Lindsay, or Chad, do you have any questions for Christopher?
Well, what I can think of right now is, well, what got you into gaming in the first place?
Well, that's taken me back a good few years. It kind of all started when the Sega Genesis and Sega Mega Drive came out. Obviously, different name, but it's the same console, just different places. I remember for Christmas, I can remember that my mum and dad actually got me a Sega Genesis. I never asked for it, but according to them, when the advert came on that advertised it, my eyes lit up and I said that, and I basically said in my own way, that was what I wanted for Christmas, and that's what they got me. And in fact, the weird thing is I can still remember the very first 2 video games I ever had because of that console. They were Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and a game called Quackshot, which was a game that had that involved Donald Duck and such. I admit I never completed it as a kid, but I did manage to pick it up a few years later and complete that. But it was thanks to that console that I got the chance to experience Sonic the Hedgehog for the first time. And ever since then, I've been an avid gamer. I admit I've taken a few days. I admit, and there's probably a few people out there who can agree with me on this, they've skived a few days off of school and stuff like that because they wanted to sit home at video games. Yes, I'm not that clean in the past, so what do you want from me? I wash my hands of the whole thing. It's not
No
like
one
my
can
own...
say with a straight face they haven't at least thought about it at one point.
Bah! That's true. Bah! But yeah, I mean, as I said, it's what influenced me on there. And the weird thing is, it's pretty much thanks, as I say, it's thanks to my mum and dad that I got into video games. But the weird thing is, my mum and dad helped me get influenced into Sonic, but it was actually my auntie on my dad's side that got me actually influenced into Mario. Because I've got a nana that lives up in Scotland, and she basically had, obviously, my dad and 2 sisters. But one of these sisters ended up staying up in Scotland, and when we went round for a family reunion once, they had the Super Nintendo, as in the original one where Super Mario World was the key game. And I admit, I saw the console, and I was quite a bit livid of it. I really did enjoy it. It was a lot of great fun. And I admit, when I actually was playing the console, I admit everybody, in fact, to be honest, I can still remember the eyes glaring at me. Pretty much the whole family actually turned to see me play this game that I had never touched and watching me have fun on it. And they were like, ah, he's looking like he's really enjoying this. And in fact, here was the fun part. My auntie actually gave us the Super Nintendo.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, so pretty much it's thanks to pretty much those 2 things I got influenced into Sonic and Mario, and ever since then, I've been an avid gamer. GameCube, PlayStation, Nintendo, Wii, Xbox, a couple of PC games, you name it. I've basically played on pretty much most consoles. I said most. I'm not that old.
Well, here's a question for you. Besides console gaming, computer gaming, are there other games that you play, like card games, Yu-Gi-Oh, or Magic the Gathering, or anything like that?
I had a feeling this type of question would come up. Yes, I am pretty much I am pretty much a geek involving. I'm pretty much a geek involving trading cards. I still have original Pokemon cards and a couple of new ones. I have Yu-Gi-Oh cards on me. I admit I tried taking up Magic the Gathering, but I admit it's not quite a game I particularly enjoy. That's no offense to everyone else who enjoys it, but the one game I admit that I enjoy kind of the most is pretty much one nowadays that's come out quite recently, is one called Cardfight Vanguard. It's quite an interesting game, and I admit I saw one episode of an anime once and I didn't seem too interested, but as soon as one of my friends actually showed me the card game and showed me how it was played, I basically took it up, and I admit it's probably one of the only games I'm actually good at. And by one of them, I mean the only one. Yes, the only game I'm good at. Yes, you heard me, Nigel. I know you're watching this. If not, I'll probably be sending you the link by accident.
So here is a question that irks a lot of people. Besides video gaming or card games or anything, what else do you like to do in your spare time?
Well, pretty much one of the things, as it said earlier, was pretty much voice acting. So when I'm not doing Let's Plays, I try to do some voice acting stuff. But most of the time, I rarely do much else. I mean, sure, once a week I go out and hang out with my friends in town and stuff like that, but we have a mixture of playing games and just playing with card games and just randomly having fun. I'm not much of a social person as it was, because, well, I pretty much have a big fear of drinking. And yes, I know alcohol doesn't really kill after one glass, but, well, I'm the type who grew up so sheltered and shyly that he just doesn't know what goes on. But apart from that, other things I just like to do is pretty much just hang out with everybody I can see fit, even if it's online like this, and I'll talk with my girlfriend, or whether it's just voice acting, or whether it's just sitting at home and watching the television. I rarely get out much because, well, nobody likes a guy like me much.
Aw. Do you have any
I
other
don't understand
questions?
why.
Any other questions, Chad?
I can't think of any.
Allow me to answer the one that might be going through your head. The answer of life is 42.
No, but thank you for answering anyway. I honestly can't think of any. I'm not very prepared for this.
You can tell viewers how much they planned this.
Hey, I've been planning this.
So why don't you have more questions?
I'm about to ask them, Mr. Smarty Pants.
Lol.
Another question is, how many siblings do you have?
Two. Two brothers, to be exact. Both younger. Pretty much, I admit this right now, they're doing a lot better with their lives than I have. One of them is currently at university, and another one is pretty much going around the whole towns and stuff like that, working at railways and doing electrical work. So yeah, I'm the bum one here. I'm the one who sits at home and plays video games for, well, I say living, but I don't get paid. Chrissy, make a sad face now.
Aww. Well, here's a question. What do you have planned in the future in terms of Let's Plays or streaming or voice acting or anything? What are your plans for that?
Well, let's see. How much can I really give away? I would ask this. Is this the reporter-style question, or is this the friend question? Depending on the answer will indicate what I'll reply with.
Reporting.
Right, in that case, none of your business! Fuck you. Yeah, fuck you, reporter. No. Well, I can say that, at the moment, there is some editing work going on for a large group Let's Play And I guess I can spill the beans on this one. It is a huge group Let's Play with 5 other Let's Players, and we're all doing Sonic Adventure 1 together.
Oh yes, I've heard about that because you keep pestering them about it, and apparently Zeo, because he's part of this, is been sidetracked because of the whole new Pokemon X and Y that's come out. So everything is dropped on his end.
Great, so I know my progress on that part. But I'll be sure to pass on a link to these two so they can put probably annotation or a link to the intro part or something, because special thing to know, we have 3 stories already up, but I'm not letting anybody see them till all 6 are done. So shh. That includes you, Shad. Shh. Zip it.
And she's quiet.
She's doing exactly as she's told. Good girl.
Screw you. I'm just kidding around. I'm just trying to think of questions. I can't think of anything. My mind's blank.
I guess everybody's dying to know, what's your favorite color? It's just a random question.
Are we really running out of options here? Okay. My favorite color is red.
There you go. So if you guys want to send him anything or make anything for him, there you go. You know that his favorite color is red.
Just don't send me anything that is Actually, I won't say that because I'll leave it a surprise and I don't want to sound horrible. That way, if you send me the wrong color, I go mad.
Well, I was gonna say, do you have any other hobbies other than video games? And gaming in general, with card games.
Well, I admit that one of the hobbies that I wanted to, when I was younger, I used to pretty much enjoy swimming. I used to really enjoy that because, well, it was something I could actually get out close, and it was close to the local leisure center, and I could actually go and enjoy, some swimming there with pretty much either my cousins and my grandma pretty much taking us down when we were younger. But as I got older, I've just not had the time to go down, and, well, I just really had some time to go, but, well, I guess I could probably take it up again if I had the chance. But other than that, I don't really have much other hobbies. I mean, I admit sometimes I probably shouldn't do this much, but I sometimes try to think of lyrics in my head for certain video game music. So I guess that relates to gaming in some way.
Better than me. Oh,
Shut up,
that
Homer.
must be.
Sorry.
The worst time. Wait, are you saying I'm better than that?
Oh, gotta love Homer. Anyway, continue.
I'm pretty much at the end of that part anyway.
Well, let's go ahead and get this started to wrap up.
But it's not Christmas.
Very funny. Where on the interwebs can people find you in terms of anywhere if they want to follow you or watch your streams or videos or whatever?
Well, obviously the first part is the fact that you said it. ChristopherBrown1988 is my YouTube channel. You can just look up Christopher Brown on Facebook, or I'll probably post a link. I'll probably pass a link to these guys, or probably Leader will probably pass it on anyway for a link to my profile. If you want to go on there, there'll be some updates on there. If you want to go to my streaming site, it is www.twitch.tv/Christopher1988, if any of you so wish. But knowing that, it'll be another post link again, won't it? I mean, who'd be dumb enough to remember that? Oh, wait.
Silly.
Wait, I remember that. Okay, SMRT. I mean, SMART. Sorry, Homer Muck. But on other things, I'm also known as, well, in the past I was, well, if you end up seeing some old stuff of me voice acting on the internet, you might find me under the nicknames of either Big Brownie, yes, that is correct, And no, that does not mean what you think it means.
I don't know what you were thinking.
Oh, trust me, I've had the jokes that insult me, so I've heard it before.
Not going to comment. Not going to comment.
Please don't. But yeah, Big Brownie's the one. And I used to be on a couple of other things as Chris170389, but that was quite a long time ago. I don't know about that. I don't know if there's anything that relates to that. But yeah, just have a look on my Facebook if you want some updates and to see and such. A link to my YouTube channel, as I've just said. And pretty much
Twitter?
if you just... Yep. No, I don't have Twitter, actually. I don't really believe in it much.
All right.
Yes, people, I don't belong with Twitter. Audible gasp. Wait, if you listen closely, I think you can hear somebody fainting in Australia.
Well, guys, that wraps up this episode of Shout Out
Let's
Mondays.
play!
ChristopherBrown1988, thank you very much for joining us. There will be links in the description box down below. You can check it out, follow him, subscribe to him, whatever. Comment on his videos. He does really good stuff. Thank you for joining us. And we will continue this on every week, so make sure...
Wait, oh, hold on, just one other thing if I can say this. If there's any... by the way, if anybody goes onto the channel and sees some videos that are quite depressing as they are, like as a vlog and stuff like that, please ignore them. There were some tough times back then. Just a heads up. Pay attention to the fun stuff. The fun. F-U-N, not S-A-D.
We get it.
Do they?
Good.
They should by now.
Says the person looking at the camera with a beady eye going,
I'm looking at the controller on my picture, you derpy.
Okay, that actually went in sync with the video there. Okay, anyway, thank you guys for watching, and as I said before at the beginning of the video, if you want to be a chance to be in one of our shout-outs, make sure you subscribe to our channel, like our videos, comment, be active, and you may very well get a spot on a future Monday, and we'll showcase your channel and your videos as you've seen in this video, and viewers will get a chance to get to know you as they have gotten to know Chris. Again,
after you all fight to the death.
Again, Chris, thank you very, very much for joining us. Is there any last-minute words you wish to say?
I suppose I could end with one of two catchphrases I'm most known for doing of LPs, if you'd like.
Feel free.
I'll tell you what, Lindsay, pick one. Number 1 or number 2?
Number 2.
Oh, you picked the shit one. I kid. Okay, properly. You can venture into the worlds far and beyond, but don't be afraid if you have a continue in your pockets. That's from my very first LP, and I still need to thank Rainiac properly for helping me to come up with that.
Very nice.
And on that bombshell,
thank you again, Chris, for joining us. This has been
Thank you,
Lita and
Shadigans
from TenishPower 2130. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all again soon. Bye.
catch you all later.
Hi there, this is Lita,
and this is Shad.
and welcome to TenishPower 21. Babe, I want some friggin' popcorn.
No.
Give me popcorn.
Hey. Okay, take it.
I want the popcorn. Now, thank you. Now, can I go on with the introduction now?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, my name is Lita Tenish, and this is...
Shad Tennis. Sorry.
And you just currently watched a video from TenishPower 2130, which I hope you enjoyed watching. We do very random and silly things because, well, we're entertainers, and we like to keep you guys entertained. So I hope that you did enjoy whatever you watched, and please remember to like, subscribe, comment, share, all of that good stuff on our videos. If there's anything that you want us to do, to play, you want to recommend something for us, leave it in the comments below, because we are definitely interested to know what you are interested in watching. And please feel free.
Take a break, babe. Have some popcorn.
Thank you. Oh, fine. You want to talk that?
Sure, I guess. Well, I don't really know what the hell to talk about now.
Just talk about liking and subscribing to us and everything, dear.
Yeah, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We will give you what you enjoy, and we will do our best to entertain you, and we will keep on playing games and having fun like always.
That is true, and we... Babe! Give me
What?
that popcorn. Now!
Okay. What? I can't have some fun?
Thank you. Yes, but I shouldn't be having to sit here and rubbing your crotch while we're doing a video for these people. Anyway, if you'll notice on the side of this video, there is a couple of annotations that you can click on to go directly to our channel to subscribe, or you can subscribe from the end of this video. You can also check out our Facebook channel, or Facebook page, sorry, and check us out on Twitter. So, again, thank you for watching TenishPower2130. This is Lita, and
Shaddykins.
who keeps taking the popcorn away from me. Anyway, thank you again for watching, guys, and we'll see you again real soon. Remember, like, comment, subscribe.
And have a good one. Nom nom nom.